Welcome to the Kashi of Indian Football, Kolkata. We are live from the East Bengal ground. It's a match number 56 between Sribhumi FC and the East Bengal FC. Both of the sides, they will be facing off against each other in this cracker of the encounter. And it's the Kolkata derby from the Indian Women's League. Sribhumi FC, they were the first team from Kolkata to gain entry into the Indian Women's League when IWL was being formally started. On the other hand, if you look at East Bengal FC, they are the defending champions. Also this year, they have formally at the top and they have already gained the trophy. So there is enough for them to gain, and it's East Bengal ground, the iconic where on the other hand, Sribhumi FC, they need to win from this one desperately in order to get themselves out of that relegation zone where they're currently languishing at the bottom of the table, and they will not be happy with that one because Sribhumi FC, they have done a long way in the women's football, and here's how they have lined themselves up. It's a 4-4-2 formation for the Sujata Kurz girls with Kambi under the bar, Mosumi Thoiba, Felicia Mamta in the defense, Karishma Grace, Anju Rimpa in the midfield, while Bala and Veronica, they will be starting up in up front. On the bench, definitely they have Renu Mugli Soren. She's also present along with Yumnam Kamala Devi and Philomena Baka, who can come up at the later stages of the game. It's quite a surprising decision to keep Philomena Baka on the bench in such a crucial encounter when your opponents are a team like East Bengal FC. And if you look at this team, so well they played in this entire tournament. Just one loss, that too came against the fearful Kickstart FC. And I think what a performance they have given over the entire stretch of the tournament, especially the likes of Fazile Kwaput scored 11 games in a row, and she's such a beauty to watch out here on the ground. Apart from that, also, each and every player, be it Soumya Goglat, be it Karthik Angamutu, each and everyone has played brilliantly. Here's the starting lineup for East Bengal FC. Pantoi Chanu under the bar, Sarita, Abina and Ashalata in the defense, Resti, Shilki, Shati and Karthik Angamutu in the midfield, while Soumya, Fazila and Sulanjana, they will be playing up front. Interestingly, today Sulanjana Rao, she's back in the starting 11 after being on the bench for several occasions. Also on the bench, Ashtamu Rao, she's starting in place of Ashalata Devi. Today Ashalata Devi, she's been given rest by their head coach Anthony Sampson and Drews. Definitely it's a great match that is going to come up in front of all of us. And Ashtamu Rao, she had been the captain in the last game, though today the captain's armband, it's with Fazile Kwaput, one of the best players of the team, and she's currently leading the Golden Boot race for the side, and we will be hoping to see an exciting encounter between these two teams, especially when two local sides, they clash against each other. While both of these teams, if you look at Sujata Kurz, she's well acquainted with this East Bengal FC side because she was the head coach of this East Bengal FC in the very first IWL campaign. And here's those T4s that have came up here on their home ground. This ground, it's an iconic one. We have seen East Bengal lifting very many trophies while they were playing in this ground. Let us remember of the Calcutta Football League when they won it 8 times in a row. It was under the leadership of Biswajit Bhattacharya, and after that, this year also East Bengal, they're in a phenomenal position, won the Calcutta Football League. Apart from that, they're currently sitting at the top of the table in the Indian Super League, very close to the trophy, and IWL trophy, another trophy being added to their caveat, and handful number of supporters they have already assembled here. And whenever East Bengal is playing, the ground never remains empty, and 100-year-old heritage who are currently a part of heritage of Kolkata. And if you look at Kolkata football, it's incomplete. Even Indian football, it's incomplete without the likes of East Bengal and Mohan Bagan. And Kolkata, it's the city from where football, it had emerged here in India. And if you look, it started off with Wellington FC being organized in this very Kolkata Maidan, and from here we have seen the tournament football getting a pan-India level at the current situation. And it will be a great match to watch out for here in this game because both of the sides, they will be locking horns against each other in such a crackling encounter. And you can see Fazile Kwaput, given the captain's armband today. She's a magnificent capture for this team this year. Scored around, I think, 17, 18 goals. And what a player she is. I mean, she came from Uganda, played in the UEFA Women's Champions League, and also was a part of the Uganda national team on several occasions. Apart from that, Resti Nanziri, she's also with this team over the last 2 seasons. And uh, we are hoping to see a great game of football that will be coming up in front of all of us. On the mic, it's Shopnumoy Chakraborty who will run you down for the next 90 minutes of the game. Referee for today, Neetu Rana, assistant referee Abhirami T, and Reshmi Chetri Ranjita Devi. She will be the fourth official for today. As I was discussing East Bengal FC, the stands never remains empty. When East Bengal FC they plays on the ground, be it their men's team, be it their women's team, or be it their youth team. I mean, if you look at the supporter base of East Bengal, they are a magnificent crowd to watch out for, and the footballing knowledge of each and every one of them, it's superb. And today it's the final match, and that's the T4 that is being laid off here on the gallery. Again, another trophy for this East Bengal FC women's team. I think there is a complete transformation in this team ever since the arrival of their head coach Anthony Sampson Andrews. He is an IWL specialist coach, having won it on the previous occasions with the likes of Gokulam Kerala FC. After that, he arrived here at East Bengal FC with lots of hopes. And all the supporters, they were also waiting for him in order to gain the trophy. And that time when he came, there was a buzz all around that the trophy winning coach, he has arrived. There were some problems. And after that, he had truly delivered a trophy in the last year as well as a trophy in this year. Back to back, two trophies in 2 years. I mean, it's really a great opportunity. And now it's time for East Bengal women's team to smatter the banters at the top level of Asian football. Last season, we have seen them gaining an international trophy as well. And East Bengal FC, a name that is well associated with gaining international trophies in the past. The men's team, they have won the YY Cup, the San Miguel Cup, and also the Asian Trophy that was being hosted in 2003. And after that, they won the SAF Women's Champions League that was being hosted last season. Also, they were a part of the AFC Women's Champions League where they missed out on the qualification by a narrow margin. But what a performance they have given in this year, we also have a lot of expectation from this team. I mean, they are such a great team. That is definitely a team to watch out here for on the ground. We are coming closer to the kickoff, and this year Indian Women's League, it is being hosted in a brilliant way thanks to the excellent arrangement by All India Football Federation. The way in which they have hosted this tournament, it's truly a magnificent affair, and we are witnessing this tournament again and again. And I mean, over the past 2 seasons, if you have seen All India Football Federation, they have done a brilliant job with the Indian Women's League. And there is really a pan-Indianization of football under the able leadership of AIFA, because in recent past we have seen Raj Mata Jijabai Trophy. It was being hosted in Chhattisgarh, and this year also we have seen teams from different parts of India that are currently participating in the Indian Women's League. So it's a great affair for the East Bengal and all of the Indian football. I mean, if you look at the women's football in India, it has taken a toll. And here we go with the match. Sribhumi FC attacking from the left to the right of your screen in white jerseys, while East Bengal FC, they will be attacking in the reverse direction in their iconic red and gold tusker. From the very starting of the match, you can see Sribhumi FC slowly but steadily trying to build up the attack down through the center. But Ashtam Rao, she was present at the right position at the right time, cleared away the ball to safety. The trio of Sarita Bina and Ashtam Rao, they are being given the responsibility to tie it away with those long attacks by the likes of Bala Devi and also Veronica Apaya. This time, Sribhumi FC dwelt that in, but there was no one who was actually present. This was a try from the left flank Thoiba. She she's constantly changing her position with Moshumi Murmu, another former East Bengal player. Rimpa Hada and Moshumi Murmu, they were with this team in their inaugural edition of the IWL, where East Bengal they started the year in a very bad condition. No wins from that season, but fortunately that year there was no relegation for which they could have easily got the game in the favor. And from the second season, it was an absolute banger for the side. Shati, Vasily Kwaput, resting, and Sulanjan Rao. She's on the ball, turning and twisting. A phenomenal Indian prodigy in the making. Veronica Pai, she was down there in the midfield, not getting enough supply of the ball up front. In the meantime, Sribhumi FC, they're going on the counter. Bala Devi, the first Indian player to play for Glasgow Rangers, and I think she's a football legend. She's inspired many to come to football, and whenever you are playing a match against such a player, it always gives you an extra amount of motivation. Resti Nanziri couldn't find anyone in the front. She was trying to find out Fazile Kwaput. Veronica Paya, another love delivery up front, but for him it will finish off straight in the hands of the keeper, Pantho Ichanu. Shati Devnath, she was down there. Abina, through ball down the middle, misses it out. Rimpa Halda lurking there dangerously, but Soumya Goglat, she's down there maintaining the midfield line quite strong, not allowing any space to their opponents. It will be a throw-in in favor of East Bengal FC. The way in which they're creating those attacks, it's truly an adorable affair. In the meantime, Soumya Goglat creeping that ball in, played that one down through the center line. This could be the goal. And after that, that long ranger from Fazile Kwaput, it truffled up the bar. An excellent ball came inside the box of Sribhumi FC at the very starting moment, but Fazila could not convert from that opportunity. An early butterflies in the stomach for the defenders of Sribhumi FC. The way in which those balls are being created inside. This time again, Rimpa Halda, she have got the ball. Let that one down with Anju. Let that one through. Another counter down through the center. Bala Devi plays that one to the left. Abina clears that away. Still opportunities there. Played that one to the left flank. Soumya, she's down there in defensive duties. East Bengal, they will be looking to end this campaign on a very, very high note. Only one loss till now, that took against Kickstart FC. In meantime, Fazile Kwaput turning and twisting in a quite a reverse role with Resti Nanziri. Generally, we see Resti Nanziri creating the game while Fazila converting those chances. But currently, there is a role reversal. We are seeing a more withdrawal role for Fazile Kwaput in the game, while Resti Nanziri, she's making those sluttering runs down through the center. Abina. Is Bengal trying to get an early breakthrough in the game? Header got blocked. Ashtamorao. Shilki Devi. She was waiting on it. Veronica Paya. And now again, Soumya Goglat snatched it away. Fazile Kwaput looking for some options. Tries her luck from distance, but it went away. The goalkeeper sees it off wide. Interestingly, today Kambi, she's been given an opportunity to start the game by their head coach Sujata Kar. She was the best women's coach in the last season, and the way in which she has given up those performances. Sribhumi FC finished at the fourth position in the last year, but this year, if you look at them, they're in a very, very dreadful condition, especially after that second leg started in IWL. Still possession, it's down with this Bengal FC. Sati Debnath, she was on it. Sati and Shilki constantly switching the position in order to get clear of their markers. And they're the playmaker in the midfield. If you look at them, the way in which they have played the game, it had been really a soothing affair for all of those supporters. Let that one back. Ashtamu Rao got the possession in her favour. Shati Debnath. Always when there is an attack through the middle of the park, we are seeing Sati Debnath dwindling there at the back of the defence, making it a four-man defence, and that's really working well for East Bengal FC. We have seen Sati Debnath playing as an anchor man just in front of the defence, and it really works. Anthony Andrews, he's a tactical masterclass. Pressure still being built through the central line, blocked off in the way. Resti Nzidi, Soumya Goglat creating that presence from the right. However, couldn't find anyone till the end. It had been an absolute domination by East Bengal FC. And the way in which they're playing, it is always giving pressure to the defensive line of Sribhumi that again went out of the play. Sujata Kaur, the head coach of Sribhumi FC, definitely will be unhappy with the way her team has bottled off several matches at the last stage. Head coach Anthony Andrews, an exuberant man at the dugout. Let that one back. Shati. Abina. Turning and twisting at the central line. Let that one down through the central line. Shulanjana Rao. She was chasing that one like a tiger chases its prey. Ashtamu Rao putting the pressure on the attacking player Rimpa Hada. Bala Devi tried to find Veronica Paya. Blocked off by Shilki. And that went out for a throw-in. Throw-in. East Bengal FC still keeping the possession in the favour. Fazile Kwaput, she was looking to snatch it away, and now Resti Nanziri on the ball. Dealt with that one down. Sulanjana Rao turning and twisting. Fails to find anyone, and now you can see Ashtamu Rao. She just came up a long way. It will be a throw-in in favour of East Bengal FC in the game. Throw-in. Sribhumi FC not getting enough space in the midfield, and that's where they're really struggling. Mamta couldn't keep long. Shati Debnath trying to play Resti Nanziri up front, and now it's Fazile Kwaput Delivered that one to the right. Another good ball and header. It was a good, nicely close Soumya Goglet. She was waiting inside to have that one on target. The ball was dropping in, and Soumya Goglet, she tried her luck from that one. It was a try for a glancing header, but technically she couldn't keep the head on balance. Went out for a throw. Another counter from the left. Soumya Goglet, she was waiting on it. Corner. This time it will be a very, very crucial one. Anju, she keeps it towards the first post, but it will be a very, very easy collection for the goalkeeper. Chanu, the way in which she collected that one. She's a very, very experienced goalkeeper under the bar for East Bengal FC, one of the best in current times in Indian football. Abina clears that one away, but I think she had done it in a little hurry. It will be a corner, the second one for the match. Second one for Sribhumi FC. Anju Chanu, she will be taking it in. It will be a right-footed outswinging delivery. She placed that one towards the second post, but that header, it will be collected straight by the goalkeeper Panthoy Chanu. Veronica Paya, she was present inside the box. Couldn't convert it properly. Shati Devnath. Let that one down to Abina. Ashtamurao, currently she's playing an advancing role. By Shatil, she dropped back at the defense. Good understanding. Resti Naziri. Turning and twisting at the right. Resti still on edge. Soumya Goglet. She tried her luck. Wasn't successful. Again and again, those constant blitzkrieg of East Bengal attack, harnessing the defense of Sribhumi FC, and they're looking under real discomfort at the moment. That's a good ball. Sulantanu Raul. She was dangerously languishing at the edge. Shilki Devi, Kartik Angamoto, Soumya. Lob delivery for Fazilik Waput, intercepted at the edge of the box. And now it's Soumya Goglet creating the pressure from the right. Soumya still on it. Couldn't clear the pressure down through the right flank. Still, she's keeping it over. Tried to find Kartik Angamoto. Wasn't successful in getting the ball at the right place at the right time. It's Bengal FC. They're creating a good presence inside the box of Sribhumi. Veronica Paya. She will clear it away. Resting Naziri. Played that one back. Shati. Shilki Devi. She tried her luck from distance, but it went back straight with the keeper. The combination of Shati Depnath and Shilki Devi's working really well. And now Shati, she will play it back with the keeper, Panthoi Chanu. Not yet being tested much. First quarter already gone. It's Sribhumi FC nil, East Bengal FC nil. East Bengal FC, they have created lots and lots of chances, but none of them costed the goal. In the meantime, Soumya Goglat, with her vileful presence from the right flank, she was trying to put that ball in, but was blocked at the right flank. Throw in. Headed out. Soumya Goglat placed that one down through the middle of the park. Sulanjana Raul looking to get the ball going. It went away for a throw-in. And now East Bengal FC, they have the possession. Resti Nanzuri! Kartik Angamuthu, she tried her luck. Couldn't find it at the back of the net. East Bengal FC, they're knocking the door but not finding a way inside. Again, Sulanjana Raul, that was a good ball for her. And now there was a loose ball inside the box, behind which we had seen Kartik Angamuthu. She was just teasing that down, but good collection from the keeper. Keeps the doors closed for the time being. Shati Debnath looking for some options. Found Abina at the right. Abina back with Soumya. Soumya creating that presence of the right flank. However, it wasn't a good one for her. And now we can see Fazile Kwaput. She had got ball, but that was a very poor touch, which cleared the ball away. Shilki Devi coming up all the way. She will be looking for Fazila. No, she tried her luck, but that was up there by miles. Perhaps she could have played it to Fazile Kwaput. It could have been really, really a great affair. The way in which they're playing, I think they could have done better. Good collection at the center line. Cleared away, out of the play. It again went out of the play for a throw-in. And now again, Resti Nanzidi played that one down through the middle. Placed that to Soumya Goglat, and it came off the post. Post is not getting away from this East Bengal side. I mean, in each and every match, East Bengal, they're losing out some goals due to the post. Be it in case of the men's team, be it in case of the female team. I mean, if you have seen them playing in the ISL as well, yesterday it was Anton Soberg who missed out a crucial goal, and now this time it's Soumya Goglat who missed that one to the post. Fazile Kwaput, Resti Nanzidi. Fazila on the ball. Ashtamu Rao turning and twisting. Ashtamu Rao, but this time couldn't find Sulanjana Rao in a very free space. Actually, Sulanjana Rao, she's being kept under tight marking by the defenders of Sribhumi FC. and the way in which those balls are getting cut off. Sribhumi FC, I think Shujata Kaur, she has done a good homework of the site. Fazile Kaput takes a long ranger jibe, but that was easy routine collection for the keeper. Another long ball. Shilki Devi. There was a try for a back hill. Couldn't find anyone, and now Fazile Kaput played that one up long. Soumya Goglat turning and twisting at the right. Soumya delivers that one, but it couldn't reach Sulanjana Raul. Was impeded off from the edge by the defensive line. Sribhumi FC, they're beautifully maintaining the defensive line. That's why they have still kept East Bengal at bay. And I think their playing style, the way in which Sujata Kaur, she had arranged her side, she's heavily relying on those venomous counters to get the goal against the likes of East Bengal FC. But I think it will not work in an important match like this. Because East Bengal FC, you can't go past their midfield line. They are really a strong team. Let that one down to the center line. Abina back with Panthoi Chanu. Still, they're keeping the ball along with them. Through ball, Soumya Goglat. Dealt with that one down. Sulanjana Raul, she was trying to get the ball at the center line. Couldn't get it till the end. I think those constant onslaught of attacks, it will continue. Currently, the defense of Sribhumi FC acting like a sponge, soaking off the pressure from the East Bengal attack. Fazile Kaput misses out on that occasion. This time again, that one was being cleared out. Soumya, she had the ball along with her. Failed to get the ball at the center line, and this time again, Sribhumi FC creating the pressure. Counter. Fazila dealt with that from the left. Sulanjana Raul on the ball. She's still on it. Sulanjana Raul played that one back. Still having the possession along with them. Fazila. There was a bad touch for which she couldn't get it. They will be looking to find out Bala Devi, but couldn't find it out, and now it's Resti Nanzidi. The midfield engine for East Bengal FC women's side. Played that one to Sulanjana Raul. She had the luck again. Went up straight out of the play. Again and again, those attacks, they are knocking the doors for an early goal, but they are not getting it. Play that one up. Counter. This time again, they're creating the pressure. Anju. Rimpa Halda. Turning and twisting at the left. No. Couldn't keep control over the ball till the end. The mighty East Bengal defense always clearing off those constant onslaught of attacks. And this time again, Sulanjana Raul got back the possession. Another counter from the right. Soumya Goklat delivers that. But there was a deflection. East Bengal FC gets another corner in the match. It will be another opportunity for the side to get the goal. Lots of options being put in, and she keeps it short this time. Resti Nanziri trying to find the player back. The way in which Resti Nanziri she's playing down today, it's truly an adorable affair, and I mean she's absolutely controlling the midfield. Header again got blocked. Counter attack by Rimpa. Veronica Paya dealt with that down. Another shot. It was too feeble and went up straight with Pantoichano. The keeper of East Bengal FC had a wonderful season. Last season, though, there were several question marks being asked, especially the way in which she conceded several easy goals. But this year, she's standing rock solid under the bar. And it's what football is all about. You develop every day, every year, and every match it's a blank slate for you. Resti Nanzidi. Now again, this time Rimpa Halda played it back to Bala Devi. Another counter. Oh, she was being sandwiched between two defenders. Abina, she was present at the right position at the right time and cleared the ball to safety. Mastamurao, she was trying to go out. The captain of the side, Dangmei Grace, she got the ball in a brilliant position. Blocked off at the very last moment. It will be a drinks break. Sujata Kaur definitely not happy with the way her team played down today, absolutely being dominated down on the ground. And if we look at it, they were constantly playing it over again and again. Both the teams, there is very little difference between these two sides. And the way in which East Bengal FC they have created those pressure. It's really an adorable affair. I think Sribhumi FC they have kept East Bengal attackers at bay. They deserve special mention for that one, especially the defensive duo of Toiba and Felicia. They have kept the likes of Faziliqua put under control, and it's a true achievement for that defensive line. The way in which those attacks are being created by East Bengal FC, I think Sribhumi FC they need a little bit more control over there in the midfield. Otherwise, East Bengal FC they will get those constant inflows inside, and one mistake from a defense, it will create an absolute blunder for your side. Shilki Devi played that one back to Abina. Shati Debnath on the ball. Soumya delivers that down. Went back straight down with the keeper. Again and again, They are looking to open the door of the goal. Rimpa Halda creating the pressure of the left, blocked off in the way, out for a throw. And now it's Kartik Kangamoto. She's on the ball. Back with Shulanjana Raul. Shulanjana Raul again on it. And it will be a free kick from a very, very crucial position. A good ball from here can always create the trouble for the side. And if you look here, Kartik Angamutu, she will be looking to keep it in sight. Kartika, we have seen her scoring a lot of goals from those free kicks. And I mean, she will be looking to keep the ball in sight. Lots of red and gold shirts being peddled in. Here goes Kartik Angamutu, swept that in, but it was not on target. It travelled away by miles. Another good chance wasted down in the game. East Bengal FC. They're still keeping the ball in favour of them. Throw in. Play that one back with Abina. Shati. Still on the ball. Looking to create the pressure. Down from the left, Resti Nanzidi. Back with Ashtamurao. Went out of the play for a throw in. Sribhumi FC. They have got a free kick. There was a offside call which is being answered by the referee. And Sribhumi FC, I mean, they have done a wonderful job in the defense. In those constant inflows of attacks, they have kept their defensive shape in a very, very good position. And now, Moshumi Murmu, she's trying to create another pressure. Moshumi Murmu, she was a part of that Bengal team that won the Rajmata Jijabai Trophy very recently. She and Rimpa Halda both were a part of that side along with Shati Debnath of East Bengal FC. In the meantime, Ashtamu Rao had won the captain's armband in the last match. And she's playing really a captain's knock there at the back. Went that way. 11 minutes of stoppage time left here in this match. Kartik Angamutu dealt with that down for Soumya Goglat. She's making a run down through the centre line. But it will mid back street with Kambi, the goalkeeper of Sribhumi FC. Just look at that, Vinobina up there in attack. Playing the ideal role of a ball-playing defender. East Bengal FC got another throw in their favour, and again and again those attacks that are getting created. Let that one down through the middle of the park. Resti Nanzidi on the ball. Shilki Devi. Fazil Ikwaput. Fazil Ikwaput! Blocked off by the keeper. Still chance was there. However, it went out of the play for a throw. Lots of red and gold shirts being deployed inside, and we can see Sarita Yumnam taking that throw. Sathi Devnath dealt with that in, and Resti Naziri, she was also waiting on it, and now it's a brilliant chance of a counter. Bala Devi creating that pressure, played that one down. Rimpa Haldar in free space. Rimpa Haldar! And that's being turned away brilliantly by the goalkeeper, Pantho Echano. It was a quick succession of attack from the right. And just look at that, she received it well. There was a pressure from the back from Ashtam Rao. I think it's Bengal FC, the defense, they're missing Asha Lata Devi heavily in today's match. Shati Debnath on the ball. Those counters really hitting East Bengal FC at the moment. Abina. Abina looking to find the ideal option in front. Play that back with Kartik Angamuthu. Shilki Devi. She's turning and twisting at the center line. Shilki Devi on the ball. Play that one down through the center line. Resti Nanzidi. Deliver that to the center. Ashtam Rao keeping the ball under her control. Ashtam Rao. Shati. Play the back. Ashtam. Sulanjana Rao. Abina. Abina. She's going up all the way round. Play that back. Through ball down the middle. Another through ball pedaled forward for Soumya Guglat. But she couldn't get it till the end. It was really a great opportunity for the side, and now Ashtam Rao. She got the ball at the center line. Misses it out at the last moment. Again and again, those pressurizing situations are getting created at the central defensive line, and now again, Resti Nanziri looking to find Fazila. She got her. But as we discussed, Fazila, she's not being given any chance to turn inside the box, and that's where the problem is getting created for the team. Fazila Kaput got back the possession. It's turned away by the keeper, and now Kartik Angamuthu dealt with that towards the second post. But before that, referee blew her whistle. You can hear those chirping claps from all of these Bengal supporters. They're really enjoying. And there's a penalty that has been given inside for the foul. Just at the edge. Just look at that one. Fazila Kaput, I think it was a harsh decision. I think for the second one, the penalty is being awarded because there was a push that was being inside the box. And Fazila Kaput, here she steps in. Can she score in the match 13th time in a row? Fazila Kaput, here she goes! And she never misses it. East Bengal FC got the lead from the penalty. They're ahead in this women's derby. Scoreline now, it's Sribhumi FC 0. East Bengal FC 1. The torch bearers, they're ahead in this last dance of IWL 2025. You can hear those supporters cheering the team up. It was a great opportunity in East Bengal FC. They have done it so perfectly. Fazila converts it from the penalty, giving her team the lead in the game. The scoreline now, it is Bengal FC
There
1,
for East Bengal
Sribhumi
FC
FC
by jersey
0.
number 10, Fazila Iquaport.
And definitely the name that is there on the lips of all of the supporters, it's Fazil Iquaput. I mean, the way in which she absolutely dominates each and every aspect of the match. It's really. I mean, she is a football legend already here in India, and women football legend. In the meantime, we are seeing a counter from Rimpa. Rimpa played that one down, cleared away from the edge, and now Shilki Devi creating the pressure down through the middle. Fazil Iquaput on it. Blocked off. Resti Nanzidi on the ball. Sulanjana Rao. Sulanjana Rao dealt with that again to Fazil Iquaput. Fazil Iquaput tried to delve it to the right. Wasn't successful in getting the ball going, and now it will be a counter. Sribhumi FC couldn't create that space in. Let that one back. Abina. She is on the ball. Abina still controlling the pace of the game. Let that one down through the middle. Went out. Still there, keeping the possession under their control. Blocked off in the way. Abina still on the ball. Kartika Angamotho. Resti Nanziri. Resti Nanziri. She is still on the ball. Here goes Resti. Back with the keeper. East Bengal FC looking for their insurance goal in the match. Let that one back with Ashtama Rao. Went out of the play at the last moment. Ashtama Rao down with Resti. Resti Nanzidi still on it. Dealt with that one forward. Wasn't successful in finding the right man at the right place. Throw in. Ashtama Rao. Another fabulous player. You can see those handful of supporters sitting in the gallery enjoying their team. In the meantime, Sulanjana Rao, she tried her luck, couldn't find it inside. Another long ball went away for a throw-in. This time again, East Bengal FC creating their presence 2 minutes of added time in this match. And in the meantime, Bala Devi snatched it away, and there will be a long ranger. Rimpa Halder on it. Rimpa Halder played it back to Ashtama Rao. Went out of the play. East Bengal FC, they're literally dominating each and every aspect on the ground. Mamta with the throw. Rimpa Halda couldn't find it out. Rimpa Halda, she's an excellent player and she's an absolute game changer. We all know how well she's well adept in taking those games to her favor. In the meantime, another counter from East Bengal FC. This time she's coming up from the right. Led it back with the keeper. Went out for a throw. This time she puts it in. Resting Nanziri on the ball. It will be a long distance shot, but it was not on target. Kambi Devi plays that one long, and with it, the first half comes to a conclusion. At the end of the first half, the scoreline stands it's East Bengal FC 1, Sribhumi FC 0. Resti Nanziri, what a game we have seen from her. Absolute beauty to watch out here on the field, and the way in which he controlled that ball at the centre line. It was really, really an adorable affair. Bala Devi, she could have done better, at least on several occasions, especially the way in which Rimpa Halda, she had got a very easy chance in the game. Halftime score line, it's 1-0, and now we will have a close look at the highlights of the first half. The game started on a high note with both the sides. They were looking to get the game going in the favour from the very starting moment of the match. Both the sides, they were peddling with those long balls inside the box, especially East Bengal FC. Fazile Kaput, she had got enough number of chances but failed to convert from any. This was an opportunity from where the header of Soumya Goglat, it went out of the play. Again, Soumya Goglat, she tried her luck, couldn't keep the ball on target. Sulanjana Rao, she had also gone a brilliant way, but unfortunately couldn't keep it down. Shilki Devi, she tried her luck from distance on several occasions but failed to keep it in, and this time Sulanjana couldn't convert it properly. And again, Kartik Angamuthu played that one beautifully, but this time the post in nice East Bengal of their coveted lead, and Sulanjana Rao again and again came glancing towards the goal. And this time again, Sribhumi FC, they got a chance in the middle but failed to convert. And after that, Fazile Kaput, her shot was being saved away when Rimpa Halda got the ball in acres of space, but that brilliant saver from Pantho Ichano kept the scores leveled. And after that, the penalty due to that foul in the far post, and after that, just look at that one. There was a tight push from behind for which a penalty was being awarded in favour of East Bengal FC, and here steps in Fazile Kaput, giving East Bengal the 1-0 lead in the game. Just look at that from the way in which she converted it. It was a perfect poacher's finish, and that should have sent all of these Bengal fans present today on the ground in raptures. And after that also, East Bengal, they had got enough number of chances, but most of that were off target. Halftime score line down here. It's Sribhumi FC 0, East Bengal FC 1. Coming back with the live actions of the second half. Stay tuned with us. We are back here with the live actions of the second half. The first half ended in a 1-0 score line for East Bengal FC, and now it's the time for the second half action. On the mic, it's Shopnamoy Chakraborty joining you live from the com box. Abina on the ball. Found Restin Nanzidi up front. She tried to play the ball down through the middle. Fails to get anyone in the middle. In the meantime, Shilki Devi played that one to the right, but it went out for a throw-in. Again and again. The first half had been really a great affair for this entire side. East Bengal FC, they got the coveted lead in the very first half of the match. In the meantime, Sribhumi FC creating the pressure down through the middle. It went back straight with Panthoi Chano. She's such a beauty to watch out here under the bar. And the way in which she controlled the match, it was really an adorable affair. Bina played that to Shati. Shati on the ball, looking to find enough options up front. Felt it off in the way. Shati Devnath turning and twisting. Karthika Ngamuto failed to get the ball going in the end. Out for a throw. Sribhumi FC, they need to get the game going. Mamta back with Veronica Paya. Veronica looking to find some options. Rimpa Halder on the ball. Rimpa Halder. This time, Dungme Crease played that back. Moshimi Murmu came up. Toiba. Karishma locked off by Kartika Ngamuto. Ostamo Rao. Resti Nanzidi. Let that down from the right. Soumya Goglat. Resti Nanzidi. Failed to keep the ball under her control. Went away for a throw-in. They're still keeping the possession along with them. Another header. Mamta dealt with that over. Another attack from the right. This time again we are seeing a constant inflow of attacks from Rimpa Halder. Played that one down to Veronica. She wasn't present at the right time, at the right place. Went out for a throw-in. Again and again, Sribhumi FC in the second half, they're looking that they have found a newfound confidence, and I think Shujatakar, she might have had a talking to with the players. Veronica Paya back down with Panthoi Chano. Panthoi is still on ball. Let that one long. Fazila couldn't keep the ball under her control till the end. If you look at this ground, it's so well maintained. East Bengal FC, I think from the last year we are seeing IWL getting hosted on this ground, and it's a completely fan-based club. Those tifos on the ground that are a common affair when East Bengal plays this time. Fazila, she tried her luck from distance, but it travelled up the bar. Again, she tried to keep the ball down, but unfortunately failed to get it at the back of the net. She's such a wonderful player with the ball. Resti Nanzidi creating the pressure down through the middle. Fazile Kwaput couldn't find it over. Abina Ashtamurao, she was looking to get the ball going from that right flank. Misses it over in the game. Another counter. Soumya Goglat. She was being blocked there. Moshimi Murmu, she was waiting on it. It will be a throw in favor of East Bengal FC. Let that down through the middle. There was a header. Sulanjana Raul combined well with Fazile Kwaput. Back. Shati Panthoichano looking to create that space in the meantime. Fazila Kwaput in acres of space. Fazila still on the ball. Dealt with that down to Soumya. However, too many number of white shirts just blocked away in the center line. That was really a great ball which was being created down through the center. Ashtamurao with the throw. Soumya Goglat couldn't keep it under her control, and now it was again blocked off at the very last moment. Went away for a throw-in. They're still keeping it down. Sulanjana Raul penetrating inside. Sulanjana out of the play. Fazile Kwaput on the ball. Ashtamurao, Abina, Kartika Ngamuthu playing in a quite unconventional role. Moshimi Murmu creating that space down the middle. Led it down to the right. Still they have the chance to create the pressure. Another good ball in. Headed out. Still the pressure is on the defense of East Bengal FC. This time the clearance comes in from Abina. You can see Fazile Kwaput down there in defensive duties. Just look at her workload. She is an absolute beauty down here. In the meantime, Kartika Ngamuthu, Ashtamurao, Sulanjana Raul couldn't reach the right position at the right time. I think Coach Antonio Andrews, he should rather use Fazile Kwaput as a perfect number 10 rather than giving her an up and down role. Again, that got blocked. Fazila still on it. Kartika Ngamuthu. Kartika. This can be the chance for Sulanjana! And there she goes! It's goal number 2 for East Bengal FC. Scoreline now. East Bengal FC 2. Sribhumi FC 0. Another seater converted by the Bengal Sulanjana Raul. What a goal it was! A perfect poacher's finish inside the box gifts East Bengal FC the insurance goal of the match. That was really a jibing moment for Sulanjana. Just look at that. There was a mistake from the defense. And Kartik Angamuthu played that one down. Sulanjana just had a tuck onto that and finished it off straight at the back of the net, gifting East Bengal FC the second goal. It's 2-0 at the moment. What a goal! A perfect finish from the young prodigy from Bengal. Already she is an integral part of the Indian national team. And what a performance we are seeing from this girl. It will be a throw in favor of East Bengal FC. In the meantime, we're again seeing a counter being launched down the centre line, and now Ashtam Rao headed down there. Shati Debnath keeping the possession along with her. Shati still on the ball. Shati tries to deliver it inside. Misses it out at the last moment. And now again, Sulanjana Rao, she had the ball in her control. Resting on Zidi. Turning and twisting at the right. Blocked off in the way. Went out for a throw-in. They're still keeping it over. Fazila Kwaput delivers that. Fazila on the ball. Fazila. But that cross hadn't had enough amount of substance in it. She's again and again putting pressure on the opposition defense. But unfortunately, not getting the game in a way it is supposed to. And she has already though scored a goal from penalty, and that's what is important. Baladevi played that one back. Moshumi Murmu on the ball. Moshumi Murmu tries the luck with that looping ball. It wasn't on target.
अच्छा वो ना बैठा हुआ वही लोग है खाली हाँ ठीक है छोड़ दीजिए नहीं बाहर में ही है ना बैनर बस बाहर में तो ठीक है बस वही रहने
Abina just still on the ball, played that down. Another attack from the right. Sarita Yumnam slowly but steadily creating the pressure down through the central line, and now again East Bengal FC looking for the counter. Sulanjana, she has scored a goal just few minutes earlier. Ashtam Rao, just look where she has lifted herself up. What was Shati Debna trying to do there? In the meantime, Bala Devi looking for options, finds one at the centre line. Good comeback from Shelki Devi. Shati trying to create the space in the middle. Another player lying on the ground. Those pressurizing situations are getting created again and again. Abina. Shilki Devi. Shilki still on it. Sarita Yumnam. Sarita let that one down for touch later down in the end. Header. Fazila. Fazili Kwaput. Dungme Grace couldn't keep it under her control, and now again, this time there was a very, very heavy ball, and now Shilki Devi creating her presence on the ground. Let that one to Kartik Angamutu. Delves that through the center line. So Lanjana Raul, Resti Nanziri went a little bit wide, but before that, referee's whistle had gone in already. She was standing in an offside position while she received that tucker. And again, those attacks that are getting blocked off in the way. Played it back. Sarita Yumnam. Sarita on the ball. Pardon, this time it was Fazile Kwaput. She tried to find Soumya Goklat at the right flank. Fails to find anyone, and now Sarita plays it down to Fazile Kwaput. Fazile Kwaput turning and twisting inside. But too many number of white shirts just sandwiched her in the middle. Resti Nanzidi. Ashtamurao. Goalkeeper sees it wide. It went back. And I think 2-0 score line. It's a good score line for East Bengal FC side. The way in which they're playing, it will create more problem for Sribhumi FC if they don't put away enough number of reinforcements in time. I'm quite surprised not to see Philomena Habaka in the game till now. She has scored a goal, even I think coming up as a substitute from a header. At least her physical presence will help Sribhumi FC to get away from that East Bengal FC side. But I don't understand what happened. Whether she has an injury or not, that should also be questioned. But nevertheless, Fazile Kwaput. Whenever you are finding ball, Fazila, she's always behind that one. In the meantime, Rimpa. And that's the first substitution of the cards. And Bala Devi, she's been taken out, and in her place, Renu is being brought on the ground.
Sribhumi Football Club. Jersey number 10, Bala Devi, replaced by jersey number 22, Renu.
Renu is such a player. We all must love to see her. We have seen her in several occasions while playing for Sribhumi FC. She has even started some of the games. Veronica Paya. It will be a throw-in. Puts that one down. Another long distance shot. It wasn't on target. Confirmation about the substitution. Renu coming in place of Bala Devi. Let that one down through the middle. In the meantime, another counter. Veronica Rimpa. Veronica on the ball. Blocked off in the way. Resti Nanzidi pushes it down to the right. Shati Debnath. Kartika Ngamuto. East Bengal FC going on the counter. Place that back again with Kartika. Another prolific player for the side. Through ball down the middle. Again this time. Resti Nanzidi creating the pressure from the right. Shilki Devi plays that one down to the center line. This time, it was a dangerous situation being created inside the box with Fazile Kwaput. She was lurking in dangerously. Kartika Angumoto. Resti Nanzidi. Resti turning and twisting. Sarita Yumnam. Substitution getting ready for East Bengal FC as well. And that's the substitution. Now Ramshi is being brought inside in place of Kartika Ngomuto. Kartika had a decent game today. Now in Priyanka Devi, another old customer for East Bengal FC. This time that one being played towards the second post. Fuzzy last shot. It was easy collection for the keeper in the end. Another player got injured off at the central line. Again and again they're looking to get the ball going. Lots of options. It will be a free kick. Anju, she will be taking it. And well adept set piece taker for Sribhumi FC. Anju. Here she goes. Anju takes the shot towards the goal, and but that header, it wasn't on target again. Sati Debnath, she's being shown the yellow card for that foul. Veronica Paya snatches it away. Renu keeping the possession under her control. Plays that down to Rimpa Halda. Rimpa Halda failed to get it going. Out for a throw.
वो काट के देखो चेक कर लिया
Fifth quarter about to end. East Bengal FC having a comfortable 2-goal margin in the match. That's another lobbed delivery inside. Resti Nanzidi keeping the possession over. Sulanjan around. Let that one forward. Fazile Kwaput couldn't get it till the end. Veronica. Rimpa Halda. Veronica, she was trying to put herself in a very, very good position so that she can get it. And now the change about which I was talking about, but I think it's a little late in the game, but it's better late than never. Philomena, she's been brought in place of their captain, Dangmei Grace.
Substitution for Sribhumi
Philomena
FC.
Baka,
Jersey number
another
13,
Ghanaian
Dangmei Grace,
striker
replaced by jersey
playing
number
for
23,
Sribhumi
Philomena Baka.
FC. Abima played that long, and now it will be a counter. Sarita Yumnam. Resti Nanzidi trying to find Fazila with that ball. Shilki. Let it down. Another long ball. Went back straight with the keeper in the end. Through ball down the center line. This time, let the ball back. Philomena Baka. She was lurking inside the box dangerously, and now Sulanjan Raul with the turning pace on puts that forward for Fazile Kwaput. Sati. Through ball down the middle. Sati Debnath still on it. Takes a long range jibe. Back straight with the keeper. Sarita Yumnam. Another long ball wasted off completely. Resti Nanzidi keeping it over along with her. Counter from the left. Philomena Baka. Philomena misses that one down at the very last moment. Obema Boko, she was waiting at the right position at the right time. Out for a throw. East Bengal FC. Today they will get the coveted IWL trophy after this match. That has definitely sent signals across everyone. every supporter who are present here on the ground. These are some of the chances. The penalty opportunity from where Fazile Kaput, she got the opening goal of the match. Fazil, I mean, the way in which she converted that when it was really, really an adorable affair. Got the ball at the right position at the right time, and with the positioning, she didn't hit it too hard. And after that came the second goal of the match. A perfect forward ball from Kartik, and Sulanjana, with a cool and composed head, converted it at the back of the net. Just look at that one. Sulanjana Rao, she converted it, gifting East Bengal FC the second goal of the match. Back with Pantoy. She will be taking her time, best of some seconds of the match. Ashtomo Rao. Sulanjana on the counter. Fazila. Shilki Devi. Let that one to the left. Sarita Yumnam. Sarita Yumnam couldn't keep it under her control. The way in which entire side they're attacking, it's really East Bengal FC, they're playing as a team. And definitely East Bengal FC, whenever they play, it always creates magical moments on the ground. But this time that was a very poor touch of Fazile Kwaput. Pardon, Resti Naziri, she was present, it went out for a throw-in. Kambi. She was inviting undue pressure from Soumya Goglat. Moshumi Murmu. Veronica Paya. Rimpa Halda. Let that one back. Out for another throw. East Bengal FC, they're having really, really a great game, especially the way in which they're maintaining their defensive shape. It will give Coach Anthony Andrews a great sigh of relief, because after this, the tough fight awaits from them. They will qualify for the Asian Women's Champions League, and they need to perform well. In the meantime, Resti Nanziri played that one inside. It was being saved down by the keeper. In the end, that was a good ball, and by Resti Nanziri, just look at that one. She controlled it well, and after that, puts that there was a drop in front of the keeper. It's always a difficult task for the keeper to control those balls. In the meantime, another long-range jibe. That shot! Back-to-back second save from the keeper. Tanvi Devi, she's absolutely dominating under the bar today, not allowing anything to go past her. Series of attacks from the red and gold brigade. Soumya Goglat this time tried her jibe. And now it will be a corner for East Bengal FC. Can East Bengal FC get another one in the game? Place that one down. Hit it out at the last moment. Still opportunities there. But before that, referee's whistle has gone in. We're in the 80th minute. It's East Bengal FC 2. Sribhumi FC 0. Sulanjana. She will be looking to get the ball inside. Sulanjana Rao having the possession under her control. The way in which East Bengal FC, they're constantly attacking. I mean, they can anytime get the third goal of the match. Throwing in. Let that one over. Pantoichano kept it under her control. Plays that one long again. Sulanjana Raul creating the counter. Another through ball wasted down again. Last 9 minutes left out here in the match. Definitely few seconds will be added, but that will not, I think, change the result because East Bengal FC, the way in which they're playing, they have got one hand on the game. Header again blocked off. And now it will be a counter. Sarita Yumnam plays that one down. Soumya Goglat, she was dangerously lurking inside. Play that back again and now. Deliver that one down. Soumya Goglat on the ball. Soumya Goglat turning and twisting. Takes a long ranger jibe. It wasn't on target. Header blocked off. Puts it down. Through ball down the middle. Soumya Goglat couldn't keep it at the end. Sarita with the throw. Shilki Devi turning and twisting at the center. Here goes Shilki. But it wasn't on target. Again, the goalkeeper sees it wide again. Counter from the right. Sarita Yumnam back down there with Resti Nanzidi. Resti, just look at her positioning. Plays that one for Philomena Baka. But Abima, she was present at the right position at the right time, clear away the ball to safety. Let that back. Counter. Deliver that through Soumya Goglat. Here she puts herself in. Soumya Goglat again. The bar denies her of another goal. What is happening down here? The way in which she's again and again peddling herself in. Just look at that one. Soumya Gogla, this is perhaps the second time in this game she fails to convert that one at the back of the net. It came off the bar again. Can you imagine? I mean, the bar is standing between East Bengal and goal. I think in several matches, even in IWL, I have seen in lots and lots of matches the bar denying the team of some of the goals, and also in Indian Super League. I think East Bengal they have some problem with the goal post.
37-7.
I don't know what is this called.
Out 17. इसका जगह in हुआ 6 हाँ?
Another substitution on the cards. We are seeing Kamala Devi coming in place of Rimpa Halda. It's a surprising substitution to me because Rimpa Halda she was playing really well in the entire match. Also, Reena, she's being brought inside.
Clear? 87 minutes. 87. 87.
Double substitution on the cards. Moshumi Murmu trying to play the ball back. Kamala Devi. Ashtamu Rao. She will clear it away. Sarita Yumnam. Sarita. Let that down through the central line. Again and again. They're creating the pressure into the game. Sarita Yumnam. Let that down to Bhima. Shati Debnath. Puts it down through the central line. This time again. Another pressurizing situation from the left. Please that over.
Jersey number
Blocked off at the last moment. Shati on the ball. Looking to find someone at the back. Now Priyanka.
इन लोगों को दो opportunity है.
Again, Sribhumi FC going on the counter. Kamla trying to find Philomena Baka in free space, but Abima another tight defending guy from East Bengal FC side. Through ball played down the middle. Back with the keeper in the end.
At that time, 5 or 6. 5 substitution. 2 times injury.
Counter attack. Sarita Yumnam
5, okay?
blocked off
And 1
the last moment.
Okay, 5 confirm.
Throw in.
5 confirm.
Shilki. She's having the possession in her favor. Out of the play. They're still keeping it down. Resting Naziri. She was again and again coming out from the right flank. Few seconds left in regulation time. After that, definitely minutes will be added on. Fazila, Sarita Yumnam, back with Fazila.
There will be
Couldn't
an
find
added time
anyone
of
in
5
sight.
minutes.
5 minutes of added time to be played on here in the game.
There will be an added time of 5 minutes.
5 minutes between East Bengal and another win in the Indian Women's League. There was a strong appeal for a handball, but as per FIFA rule, we have to see whether hands whether they were attached to the body or not. FIFA in recent times they have curbed away some rules, and in meantime, Resti Nanziri on the ball. Resti still keeping it under her control. Tried to feed it down to Sulanjana, who was waiting inside. Shilki Devi plays that one over. Sarita Yumnam got blocked off in the way. Sarita still on it. Couldn't pull it off at the central line.
Of East Bengal.
East Bengal.
East Bengal.
Resti Nanziri on the ball. Misses it down over again. Let the ball back. Shati Debnath.
हाँ हाँ अभी अभी यहाँ
This time again,
भाई अभी रस्सी लाके रख दो नहीं तो उनको
Arena with the counter. Arena played it back to Kamla. Blocked off in the way out. Shilki Devi. She was looking to create the space through the middle of the park. Played it off to the left, Moshumi Murmu. Kamla Devi. Kamla Devi on the ball. Kamla Devi. Here she goes. Fails to keep it on target.
और 22 आउट
Another last moment change.
14
It seems like double substitution. Sulanjana Rao. She will be coming out, and Santi Maiti. She will be brought in.
Substitution for East Bengal FC, jersey number 6, Sarita Yumnam, replaced by jersey number 25, Shrabani Murmu. Jersey
And also
number
Sarita Yumnam got
22,
replaced with
Sulanjana
Hirabani
Rao,
Murmu.
replaced by jersey
Another
number 14, Sandhya Maiti.
player who came up from the land of West Bengal. They all were a part of that team that was once being coached by Sujata Kar. The rise of East Bengal to glory came under Sujata Kar's coaching, but after that, today she's standing at the opposite side. Again, Sribhumi FC creating the counter down through the middle of the park. Play the ball. Veronica Paya delivered it over. Another pressure. Abima couldn't keep it along with them. Let that one down. Soumya Goglet on it. but it wasn't on target. Last 10 seconds. Very, very important one. 2 more seconds between East Bengal and trophy. Anytime the referee can blow the full-time whistle. Sribhumi FC, Kamala Devi. Here she plays it down. Philomena Baka. She was waiting for the ball. Risti Nanziri. Dealt with that, and now Hirabin played that over down. Soumya Goglat. Soumya. She had gone a little bit wide. And with it, the match comes to a conclusion. Another win for East Bengal FC. The torch is lit up. The ground is electrified. It's an electrifying atmosphere.
Ladies and gentlemen,
East Bengal FC.
at full time is
It's end of the season in IWL. In East Bengal FC, they have emerged as the champions. Full-time score line down here. It's East Bengal FC 2, Sribhumi FC 0. A fairy tale continues for the Red and Gold Brigade. Back-to-back second trophy for the side. All well that ends well. East Bengal FC finishes off the IWL campaign with another win in their name. And it's a great affair. I mean, it will definitely give their supporters a great joy. Back-to-back IWL win, another feat being achieved by the Red and Gold Brigade, the torch bearers, the football giants of Indian football. A season that was being started in March ended well with a win for East Bengal FC. And I mean, at the very start of the season, everyone expected East Bengal to get a win. And now, it's 39 points from 14 matches for the top of the table side. And if you look at this team, they're a beauty to watch out for. The torch is lit up. A dreamy atmosphere being created here on this iconic ground. Just look at that. The supporters are happy. It's a moment for celebration for all of these Bengal fans. 2 lakhs the crores of East Bengal fans who are here all over the India, all over the world. I mean, it's a moment of joy. The flag soars high. The 100-year-old club achieves another remarkable feat in the history of Indian football with the back-to-back IWL wins. I mean, that was really a great achievement for the side. The supporters, they will be bursting with joy. Tomorrow, I think the rates will soar past for Hilsa fish. Though it's not currently not a weather to have Hilsa, but definitely, I mean, East Bengal supporters, they will be looking to have some Hilsa at their home. And here's the time for the highlights. East Bengal FC, already the champions, started the match on a high note. They were quite determined to end the tournament on a high, and here's how the game was started. From the very early moment, there was intense amount of pressure on this Bengal defense. On the other hand, they also had several jibes towards the goal of Sribhumi FC. This was the first chance in the game for East Bengal FC. That header went away by a whisker, and again East Bengal, they came up on attack inside the box. This time Sulanjana Rao, she could have done better, and after that ball wasn't a great affair. Shilki Devi, she tried her luck from distance on several occasions but failed to get it past the net. And after that came that penalty moment. They got the ball inside, it came off the post, and then Sulanjan Raul, she had tried her luck. In the meantime, Dung McGrace, she tried her luck, but it was a very feeble shot, went up straight with the keeper, and after that, there was a save, and Rimpahal got the ball in a very free space, turned away by the keeper in the end, and this was the penalty opportunity. There was a tight push from behind for which the referee, she awarded a penalty, and this time Fazile Kwaput, she was as cool as a cucumber during that finish, lifting the jovial mood of all of these Bengal fans who were here on the ground. And towards the end of the first half, there was a long range effort that went up high and wide. And this was how the first half ended. In the second half, it was all East Bengal on the ground. Fazile Kwaput, she tried her luck several times but missed out on several occasions, and Kartik Angamoto played it out brilliantly. And Sulanjana Raul, she made no mistake to slot it perfectly at the back of the net. It was a right-footed tap-in that gifted her the sixth goal of the tournament. Sulanjana Raul finishes off with 6 goals, and after that, there were several occasions on which East Bengal they could have got the third one, especially from this one. Fazile Kwaput, she was very close to the occasion. Resti Nanziri, she also played a brilliant ball in, but it was turned away by the keeper Tanvi Devi. And after that, there was another attempt towards the bar, but that header couldn't find the back of the net. And again, keeper, she had a brilliant chance. This was another opportunity from where Soumya Goklat, she was being denied by the goal post. Today, East Bengal, they were being denied on 2 occasions by the goal. And I mean, this was how the match was being ended. Full-time score line down here. It's East Bengal FC 2, Sribhumi FC nil. And after that came that celebration moment for all of the players. I mean, it's a moment to celebrate for East Bengal. It's a moment to celebrate for Indian football and also Qatar football. The way in which they finished, and the torch, it's again lit up. And definitely East Bengal supporters, they will be quite happy with that remarkable performance by their team. The way in which East Bengal, they converted those easy chances. I mean, the supporters, they must be happy with that one. The red and gold flag soaring high. Full-time score line down here. It's East Bengal FC 2, Sribhumi FC nil. Coming back with the post-match presentation. The supporters, they will be in an exuberant mood today. Yesterday, it was a derby draw, and today, East Bengal FC, they have got a win in the last match of the round in an IWL encounter. It was a local derby in IWL. Sribhumi FC, I think relegation is currently on the mark for them. We have to keep an eye on the other match. And definitely East Bengal FC, it's a remarkable moment for the entire side. The way in which they have played over the entire tournament. Let us have a quick look after how East Bengal, they dominated the entire tournament. The tournament that was being started back in 20th December ended up today down, and Fazile Kwaput, she's the top scorer of the league with 19 goals. Close to her came Piari Zaza. And here's how the table as it stands at the moment. East Bengal FC at the top with 39 points from 14 matches. Setu FC, they have also done a brilliant work today. 25 points from 14. Kickstart FC in the 4th position with 21 from 14. Nita Football Academy sitting at the 4th position with 19 from 13. And the bottom 2 teams, it's Sribhumi FC and Sisa Football Academy. So they will be relegated out after the end of this tournament. And if we look at how East Bengal, they started this tournament, The tournament started with East Bengal getting a win against Sribhumi FC by a margin of 3-1. Then their winning jibe continues. They got a win against Setu FC until and unless that game came against Kickstart FC, where they lost the game by a 2-1 margin. I think that was a bad day in the table. And East Bengal FC, they have created lots of chances in today's match. Just look at those attacks. Coach Anthony Andrews, he has done a brilliant job with this team over the past 2 seasons. Sarita Yumnam, and everyone, be it Soumya Goglat, be it Resti Nanziri, be it another one. The way in which East Bengal FC, they have created those chances, it's really gives us a joy to watch out. And Shilki Devi, her shot, it went back with the keeper. Shilki Devi, she also had a great game today. I mean, each and every player of East Bengal FC, they are an absolute gem. And I think East Bengal, they have provided another gem for the future. We have seen East Bengal in recent times providing players like PV Vishnu, Mahesh Singh Nauram from the men's team. And now it's a female team that has provided the Indian football with the likes of Sulanjana Rao. Just look at that one, the way in which Sulanjana Rao today, she combined with Fazile Kwaput and also Ashtamu Rao, another star she can be for the future. I think two definite call-ups for the Indian national team. And Fazile Kwaput, she's another wonderful player. I think she runs an NGO in Uganda. And she had scored the first goal in the game. And perhaps she had crossed Mao Kore, scored 13 games in a row. Can you imagine? I mean, Fazila, she's an absolute beauty to watch out here. And whenever you have her in your team, it always gives you a pleasure. And she's a player on whom you have to keep an eye. And those long shots, they were not on target. And definitely they have had enough amount of chances. Ashtamu Rao, she's another instrumental player behind the silverware for East Bengal FC. Sulanjana Rao, the way in which she converted those goals, she's a prodigy for the future. As I was discussing at the very starting of the match, Sulanjana Rao, I think she has to be cultivated for the future. She can be a star for future, and we have to provide Indian football. It has provided women's football with players like Dangmei Grace, Piari Zaza. Then definitely we have got in the international level Bala Devi. She played for Glasgow Rangers, but nevertheless, it was really a tough call for each and everyone. Resti Nanziri, she also had a wonderful game, and the way in which the entire side they played it out, this was another great ball. But that shot, it traveled up out of the match. Soumya Goglat, many times she's being stopped away by the bar. In goalpost, it's a very interesting thing in Indian football. There is a very old proverb in Indian football: the team that hits the post never wins a game. But I think East Bengal, they have broken all the jinx. I mean, in the recent past, we haven't seen any team winning IWL on back-to-back occasions. But East Bengal, they have also broken that jinx. It's time for celebration for all of those East Bengal players. You can see those 2 stars of the East Bengal team. She said it. She did it, as the shirts say of the East Bengal supporters. And you can see Resti Nanziri, Fazile Kwaput and Nabima, 2 stars of the future, 2 stars of East Bengal FC. They're enjoying their moment, but I think special credit should be given to the likes of Coach Anthony Sampson and Drews, the team that finished off at the penultimate position in the table in IWL. Coach Anthony Andrews, he came up with this team and completely transformed it away. It's a moment that East Bengal of supporters will cherish for long. We have seen East Bengal winning Calcutta football team or for Calcutta Football League 8 times in a row, and now it's another remarkable achievement and the undone to be done. It's East Bengal. East Bengal, they're such a team that never bows down, and they're a team whenever they play here on the ground, they always plays to win. And this year, I think it's a golden year for all of these Bengal fans, all of these Bengal supporters, and another trophy being added on to their trophy cabinet. It's a long cabinet. I mean, the team that started its journey in 1920, it's still going on, still enjoying their moments. And those East Bengal players, they have done really a remarkable job. You can see Sariti Yumnam and other players. Shushmita Lepcha, she's looking injured, and that coveted IWL trophy. Here it goes. A battle that was started in December ended off at the current moment, and the trophy is now in the safe hands. And I mean, I'm going literally speechless describing this team and East Bengal FC. They are champions for back-to-back second occasion. Another woman who is instrumental behind that win for East Bengal FC, Indrani Sharkar, she is also being brought inside. I think it's a win for all of these Bengal officials, all of these Bengal fans, and all of these Bengal players. I mean, Sarita Yumnam bit Shilki Deve bit. I mean, even that after that injury that came down on Shushmita Lepcha, we had seen Ashtamu Rao taking up the responsibility at the left flank, and she had played wonderfully over the entire stretch of the game. In East Bengal FC, they're such a team that never bows down. They have a indomitable fighting spirit in their style of play, and the Moshal, it is lit up in the gallery. That signifies indomitable courage, and that signifies the never losing atmosphere. There is a very old proverb in Kolkata football that East Bengal that is always behind. It's always a dangerous one. And the players, they are also involved in that celebration, enjoying their win with those firecrackers. The wrong marshal, it's lit up. Is the day for the players, the supporters, the spectators all happy. And that's the time for win. Another IWL trophy in the cabinet. East Bengal outside, and this is the time for celebration. There were definitely ups and downs in the performance from 2019 to 2025. I think there was not much success for East Bengal supporters. They had seen enough in the entire tournament, but nevertheless, when East Bengal came back, they came back like a dagger. I mean, it all started with the IWL win. Then the men's team, they won that famous Super Cup. And this year, they have won the IWL team. It will also act as a source of encouragement for the men's team, who are also looking up for the ISL trophy. Just look at that enjoyment. All of those supporters, they must be happy. Just look at that. East Bengal FC, the scarf held high. And those supporters, I mean, they deserve special mention, whether it's rain, whether it's hailstorm. The crowd never remain empty.
বাইরে যা, নইলে কেউ কোনো মিডিয়া কোনো ইন্টারনেট কথা শুনবে না, বুঝে গেছিস? তাই বলছি, এরা তো এমনি নিউজ থাকে, কেউ নেই বলে দেখ, এটা আমি
The supporters, they're going mad. It's an electrifying atmosphere in the ground.
আর পুরো টাইট রাখ তোরা, যে হচ্ছে টাইট করো না।
And definitely, East Bengal FC have got the win in the game. And as it's being described in the Golden Summit, beyond the sweat, beyond the strain, through every doubt and hour of rain, you chased a dream with steady drive to keep the fighting spark alive. This polished brass and shining crest is proof you gave your very best, a symbol of the path you trade where passion and ambition laid, where this triumph owned the cheer for all the greed that brought you here. The trophy stands you all to see, the crowning of your victory. Well done, East Bengal FC. They are aside. It's 100 বছর ধরে মাঠ কাঁপাচ্ছে যে দল, লাল হলুদের ঝড়ের নাম ইস্ট বেঙ্গল. That's an absolute beautiful war. The wordings getting itself in the game. And if you have to describe this trophy win in the language of Anupam Ray, a team that has won it over. And all the supporters, they must be singing it out loud. Mache Raja Elishar Khalate football. Shei Khalate Shera Dol Amar East Bengal. Those are timeless songs that the supporters, they must be revisiting again and again. And this song, the song about which I was talking about, it was being composed on the occasion of NFL victory for East Bengal side. And now another trophy in the crest. It's autograph time for newfound hero of East Bengal FC, Sulanjana Rao. She had been in a phenomenal form over the entire stretch of tournament. And if you have to explain this win in the language of Rabindranath Tagore, where the mind is held high, where the mind is without fear, where the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic words, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms beyond perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way. That's what East Bengal is all about. The supporters, they're charming out. Oh, East Bengal, egiye cholo. An absolute win for East Bengal FC. I mean, the supporters, the players, they're also enjoying the moments.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's the crowd that is storming it away. জয় ইস্ট বেঙ্গল এগিয়ে চলো আমরা আছি তোমারও সনে
ceremony of the Indian Women's League
and perhaps
2025-26. We would first like to warmly welcome our esteemed dignitaries onto the stage. Mr. Kalyan Chabe, President All India Football Federation. Ajit Banerjee, President Indian Football Association. Mr. Prince Rufus, FIFA Lead Regional Office, South Asia. Mr. Debabrata Sharkar, Director of East Bengal FC. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause.
dignitaries who are present here on the ground. It's Kalyan Chaube, President of All India Football Federation, Mr. Prince Rufus, FIFA Lead Regional Office South Asia, Debabrata Sharkar, Member of Board of Directors East Bengal FC, and Ajit Banerjee, the President of Indian Football Association. Debabrata Sharkar, quite an old customer in Kolkata football. He will be the happiest man today on the pitch. And he's being brought out here on the ground. You can hear those chirping moments on the ground. And East Bengal FC, if I have to explain it in the language of Rupam Islam, একরাশ ধোয়া ওঠা অন্ধকার প্ল্যাটফর্মে ধোয়া ওঠা চায়ের ভার জানলার কাছে এসে প্ল্যাটফর্মে শূন্যতা সশব্দে ছুটে চলে ফের এভাবেও ফিরে আসা যায় এভাবেও ফিরে আসা যায় East Bengal FC, they're back here on the table in the trophy winning ways. Wins back to back, second IWL trophy in a row. In East Bengal, the team that deserves special mention, a team that will be etched in the history of Indian football. And just look at those players, they are winning it over in the game. It's the time for their joy. It's the time for them to win it over. And here arrives the President of All India Football Federation, Kalyan Chaube, the man who is responsible for pan-Indianization of Indian football. He's the man on whom we had entrusted with the responsibilities of All India Football Federation, and he has done a decent job being at the helm of All India Football Federation. Kalyan Chaube comes here on the ground, the president of AIFF.
We would like to warmly welcome our esteemed dignitaries on Mr. Kalyan Chaube, President of All India Football Federation.
Ajit Banerjee, the President of Indian Football Association, present along with Prince Rufus and Debabrata Sharkar. Debabrata Sharkar, he was the man who brought some of the best players to East Bengal FC.
Media, the Indian Football Association, and everyone who has worked tirelessly behind the scenes in making this competition a grand success. We would also like to acknowledge our match officials whose dedication, professionalism, and commitment have ensured the smooth and fair conduct of the competition throughout the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we now move on to the individual awards, recognizing the outstanding performers of the Indian Women's League 2025-26.
It's the time for the award distribution ceremony. Debabrata Sharkar, the director for East Bengal FC, arrives here on the stage. The man who always has a
Please put
smirk
a
on his
huge round
face.
of applause for Mr. Debabrata Sharkar. Please put a huge round of applause for Mr. Debabrata Sharkar, Director of East Bengal FC, and Mr. Ashley Pinto from East Bengal FC.
Debabrata Short and Ashley Pinto.
Our first individual award is for the best striker of the Indian Women's League 2025-26. This award goes to Miss Fazila Ikwaput from East Bengal FC.
Fazile Kwaput, it was a dream journey for her over the entire stretch of the tournament, and here she arrives on the stage. She will be awarded the best striker for the entire IWL, getting a prize money of 50,000 rupees. Fazile Kwaput, the game changer for East Bengal, another best striker award in her crest.
Our next award is for the best defender of the Indian Women's League 2025-26. This award goes to Miss Nirmala from Setu FC. We request Mr. Ajit Banerjee to kindly present the best defender trophy and the prize check of rupees 50,000. Congratulations once again.
Setu FC, they hadn't had the best of the tournament, but still, Nirmala, she's been given the best defender award.
Unfortunately, she is not present with us at this moment. This award will be presented to her later.
Setu FC, they had a brilliant season, and Nirmala, the way in which she had played over the entire stretch of tournament, she's been given the best defender award.
Our next award is for the best midfielder of the Indian Women's League 2025-26. This award goes to Miss Sanfida from Bengal United FC. Unfortunately, she is also not present with us at this moment. However, the award will be presented at National Center of Excellence later on. Congratulations to her.
The best midfielder award being awarded down to Sanfira Nongram of Garwal United FC. Garwal, they didn't had a good season overall, but still Sanfira Nongram, she's the girl who has got enough attention to her favor. And now it's the time for the best goalkeeper, and it goes down to Panthoy Chanu. I was discussing, she came up from the ashes like a phoenix in this entire tournament. What a performance she has given out down there, and she's been given the best goalkeeper.
Can we have a huge round of applause for all our individual award winners?
East Bengal FC, they had a great tournament. And also I think Sanfira Nongram, she deserves special mention. The way in which she played over the entire stretch of the tournament, it was really an adorable affair for her, and she has won the best midfielder award in this tournament.
And now we move on to the runners-up of the Indian Women's League 2025-26.
Now is the time for awarding the runners-up trophy. It will go down to Setu FC. They had a great season overall, but unfortunately, they couldn't finish it over at the top. And here, she will receive the medal on behalf of the Setu FC squad. Setu FC, they had a brilliant season in the last year. They were in the mid of the table, but this season they have made a brilliant turnaround in the tournament, and it had been an absolute affair for this team. Setu FC, I think they have created another fairy tale coming up as the close runners-up in this tournament. They even had the chance of winning the trophy, but bottled it by a narrow whisker. But still, they are such a team who deserve special mention every time, everywhere. And Setu FC, I think they have done a brilliant work. In the upcoming years, we can see them coming up as a women football giants. A team that was being started off in Madurai as a youth development system. Currently, they are the runners-up here in the IWL, turning down the legacy teams down here, and a check of 5 lakh rupees being handed over to them by the president of Indian Football Association, Ajit Banerjee. It's the time for presenting the medal to the Setu FC players.
And now, for the moment we have all been waiting for, a huge round of applause for the champions of the Indian Women's League 2025-26, East Bengal FC.
Here goes East Bengal.
East Bengal FC to kindly come up on the stage and receive their champions medals and the prize check of rupees 10 lakhs.
East Bengal FC crowned the champions, the crowned invictors for this team. Back-to-back second time winning the tournament. What a season they had under the leadership of coach Anthony Andrews. Only one loss in the entire tournament. Resti Nanzidi, Fazil Ikwaput, Abima all had a brilliant season, but bigger picture awaits them. Now is the time for them to prove themselves up in the international level, in the AFC Champions League. The drums gets beaten. It's the time to bring the trophy home. East Bengal FC, they had kept the trophy in their favor. And they are such a team who never goes down in a tournament very easily. Let's have the joy in the moment. And as I was saying during the pre-presentation moments, Matin Raja Ilish আর খেলাতে ফুটবল, সেই খেলাতে সেরা দল আমার ইস্ট বেঙ্গল, আমার ইস্ট বেঙ্গল. Win! What a campaign for all those players. A season that started off with a win in the SUP Women's Champions League ended off with a win here in the IWL. And definitely this will act off as a source of inspiration for all of those men's players who will be taking off the field against Interkashi on 21st of May. And as they will also chase the trophy, the Matri Shakti of East Bengal, they will definitely inspire them to get another trophy in their caveat. And it's a win that will be cherished long by the East Bengal champions, by the East Bengal supporters. And the supporters, they're also saying here on the ground, 2 times IWL champions, and now it's the time for ISL, the Indian Super League. And the man who has transformed this side, their head coach Anthony Andrews, what performance we have seen from him. He deserves special mention, kudos to head coach. And now it's the time for handing over the trophy to the champions. It's the time of glory. It's the time for rejuvenation. Debobroto Sarkar, he will definitely be happy with the performance of the time. And here goes East Bengal. They have got the win. And now it's the time for everyone to celebrate this win in a grand manner. The stage is set, the DJ is on, and now let us have a great evening. East Bengal FC gets the tournament in their favor, and here's the time for the champions. The champions, the glory hunter. It's East Bengal FC. Remember the name. They're here to make a mark in this tournament. The Moshal, it's lit up. And all the supporters all across the field, after winning IWL Championship back to back, they also must have been saying, Ami Shei Manushtane Botlegechi. Yes, East Bengal, they have changed. After finishing at the penultimate position in the table, won IWL on back-to-back 2 occasions. It's really a remarkable feat. I have never seen such a trophy. And everybody knows it's Bengal FC, the oldest club here, who are performing in the IWL, gets crowned the champions for second time in a row. And now is the time for the celebration for all those Moshal girls who had sweated it out here on the ground to help the team gaining the trophy. একশো বছর ধরে মাটকা পাচ্ছে যে দল, লাল হলুদের ঝড়ের নাম ইস্ট বেঙ্গল. The supporters, they have all the names on the lips and the red and gold scarf. It's also soaring high. It's a moment of joy. It's a moment of celebration. And the silent creator of this team, Indrani Shorkar, she will also be definitely happy with the performance. We had a great journey over the past 3-4 months. We had seen lots of ups and downs here in the IWL. It was a great work from the entire commentary team along with the broadcasting team. And now it's the time for us to beg your pardon. Kalyan Chobe, he's being felicitated by Ajit Banerjee, Honorable President of Indian Football Association, and Debobroto Shorkar, Director of East Bengal FC. Kalyan Chobe played for both East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. Was a prolific goalkeeper during his playing days. And now is the time to give the best defender award to Nirmala Devi. East Bengal FC, they have got the trophy. Now, it's the time for their ISL team to get the trophy in their favor. Girls have done their work. Now it's time for the boys to lift it up on 21st of May. Me Shopnamoy Chakraborty, on behalf of the entire team, begging your pardon. Bye-bye. It's the end of the tournament. And see you again. Till then, stay tuned. Bye.